What them haters talking about?
What's up, family? A lot of people are talking about the Boston Celtics head coach Ime Udoka's one-year suspension for what has been categorized as an inappropriate affair with a staff member. Many people are saying that this whole thing is racially motivated. They're saying they wouldn't have done it to a white man, I mean, just kind of look at history and you'll come to your own conclusion. In any event, fam, people will say, well, why does it have to be about race? I gotta always make something about race. Let me explain something to y'all, fam. In America, it's always about race. If it wasn't, you wouldn't only have 8 black head coaches in the NBA when black players represent 75% of players in the NBA. Likewise, you have the same situation in the NFL. Black players represent 70% of NFL players, but there is only 3 black head coaches in the NFL right now. One in Miami, one in Houston, one in Pittsburgh. That's it. That's it. So just by default, every single day, if you think about sports, you're talking about the major ones, NFL, the NBA, and Major League Baseball. Don't get me started on Major League Baseball. They only have 2 managers, 2 black managers. That's it. They have 0 general managers, 0 black ownership, or black owners. 0. So it's always about race, just on default, every day. Just for starters, just to remind y'all, it's always about race. Here, the NFL had 13 head coaches, black head coaches last year, just 1 year ago. They made sure they started canceling that out. They got rid of damn near half of them just like that in 1 year. Oh yeah, that is not by coincidence or happenstance, fam. That is by design. Now, that's the elephant in the room. But what about the elephant that looms? What about that lurking elephant? The one that you don't see. You don't even really think about until it actually happens. I'm talking about pushing the black coach out the way, the successful black coach out the way, to make room for the white boy to come in and take all the glory. That's right, I said it. I said it. I've seen this play a few times. Y'all remember when Mark Jackson turned Golden State around and they let Steve Kerr come in there and win the championship? He put the whole thing together. He masterminded, got the team concept together and everything, figured it out, put the structure in place. And then they fired him. Steve Kerr come in out of nowhere and win with his team. Same thing happened with Tony Dungy. And it's happened a few times. So we see it happening again. You got a black coach who came in and turned around a 500 team, because they was 36-36 when he first came in, when he came in. Took him to a championship game. In 1 year, took him to the championship. How you suspend somebody like that? Listen, fam, you know how I say it's always about race? Oh, and it's always about money too in America. So if you want to get some type of, advantage, one or the other get you there. In this case, why would they suspend a coach that's that successful. Y'all know how it go, fam. When you successful, you getting it, you making people that kind of money, man. They figure out a way to keep you around. They figure out a way to keep you around unless there's something more sinister taking place. Yeah, fam. They're not fooling me. I'm hip to the game they're running at every turn. Can't fool me for nothing. I do believe that they are going to hire a white guy to replace Ime, the guy who built the team, who brought the team back from the dead. Remember, at one point, Boston was competing, and then all of a sudden they hit a brick wall with that 500 season. And then just like that, 1 year, dude turned it around, turned the whole program around. Now, I saw a video with the homie Matt Barnes talking about this, talking about how it was racial. He thought it was racial. I don't know if he actually said the word, but you know, y'all know what it is. But he was going in on the Celtics for firing this guy. You know, well, not firing him, but suspending him. Essentially, fam, 1 year, I don't think they're bringing him back. But I heard what he said, and he actually retracted his earlier statements. He recanted his earlier statements. He said, like, look, I got some new information, and this thing is, you know, I spoke without full knowledge the first time I made a video about it, and look, this thing is 100 times worse or bad, some words like that he used. He said, essentially, it's 100 times worse than we thought it was. I don't know how that could be, because they said it was a consensual relationship. You know. Now remember, this the guy, Ime, who dates Nia Long, and people took offense to that because everybody thinks that Nia Long is this great woman, and she may be, I don't know. But a lot of people were clowning him. Now, this guy got his head on the chopping blocks, his whole little old world, and came to an end because he'd been trying to get up in the ranks for a minute on this coaching thing. I know he made a stop in San Antonio. I think he made a stop in, Philly. And may have been another stop. He made New Jersey. I think he made a stop in New Jersey. This is as assistant coach. He gets the head coach spot, and he takes the team to the championship. They fall 2 games short of winning it all. You know, they lose to Golden State in 6. That's pretty damn good. So I'm thinking, like, what the hell could it be? Like, what? I need to know. And why are they protecting her identity? We need to see her. If she gonna cause all this damage, man, and you just they gonna be vague about this thing like this. Nah, hey, they may as well not have done anything. And if they were gonna suspend him, they should have just made up a lie and said it was about something else. But don't tell us that it's about him having a relationship, a consensual relationship with this woman, and y'all won't even let us know who this woman is. Nah, that ain't cool. Now, I'm sure that eventually it'll come to light who it is, because apparently, or reportedly, somebody who works within the organization is the one who snitched on dude. So if they snitched on him about him having an affair, I'm sure at some point they'll let the cat out the bag as to who this woman is. And keep in mind, this woman was his subordinate. They said that the woman made travel plans for Nia Long. Boy, that's cold-blooded right there. They said she made travel plans for his wife. So, if it's true what they're saying, if he really had this affair with this woman, ooh, man, can you imagine being in Nia Long's shoes and this woman knows your every move? She's making your travel plans. Whoo, man. The things that human beings do. This guy, he got some explaining to do. But Drop a comment, family. Let me know what y'all think about this. I mean, am I the only one tripping? Am I the only one just thinking about this narrative? Like, I don't trust them. I think they're always up to something. And usually I'm right. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?
Damn.